Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks. If you like this episode, please remember to hit the like button and leave a comment or two, then subscribe and click on the bell to receive notifications of whenever we release new videos. Also, please remember to share them to your social media. Crickets chirped in the thick summer air, and a slight breeze rustled the tall grass that bordered the tree line near the care facility in Akita Prefecture. Thick brush and forests pressed in on all sides of the town in a wilderness embrace. Fluorescent lights from the building cast long rectangles of pale white across the pavement near the back entrance. Inside, the rhythm of routine carried on, residents resting in their rooms, night staff tidying up, and the familiar scent of disinfectant lingering in the corridors. Out back, the garbage bins were full. It had been a busy week. Around 10 p.m., one of the staff members, a 73-year-old woman who had worked at the facility for years, gathered a tied plastic bag and stepped out into the darkness. She'd done this chore 1,000 times. The door creaked as she pushed it open, burdened by the heavy trash bags. But beyond the soft spill of light, in the dark hem of the forest, something watched. As the woman turned toward the dumpster, she heard the sound of approaching steps. The eyes of the woman and the bear met, just as it leapt toward her. Welcome back to Scary Bear Attacks. In the rolling countryside of northern Akita Prefecture, where dense beech and oak forests meet quiet villages, Japan's environmental dynamics and shifting human footprint have created a fragile interface between nature and society. The terrain, wooded hills sprinkled with rice paddies, bamboo groves, and moss-covered streams, offers an ideal habitat for Ussuri brown bears, known locally as Higuma. Though historically rare in Akita compared to Hokkaido, recent years have seen a sharp rise in bear presence near human habitation, setting the stage for the incident that unfolded on August 1, 2025. Akita's bear-human conflict history has steadily intensified over the past decade. Government records show that in the year ending March 2025, bears attacked 85 people nationwide, claiming 3 lives. That followed an even more alarming figure, 219 attacks and 6 fatalities in the prior year. Until recently, Akita Prefecture had been spared most of Japan's high-profile incidents, centered on Hokkaido's dense bear territories. But the rising frequency of sightings, particularly in summer months, prompted local officials this year to extend a bear alert through September, citing persistent risk to residents in towns and near forests. In July 2025, a bear wandered onto the runway at Yamagata Airport and forced flight cancellations. Bear appearances at residential golf courses led to tournament postponements. These events underscored a concerning trend. Aging rural populations, shrinking villages, and environmental changes have disrupted natural food cycles, leading brown bears to forage in the outskirts, where garbage, pet food, and uncollected waste offer easy calories. Scientists attribute the uptick to shortened hibernation, habitat change, and human inactivity in rural zones, which emboldens bears to venture into human spaces. Late on the evening of Friday, August 1st, a 73-year-old woman, whom we'll refer to as Suki, worked through a typical demanding day at a regional facility for people with disabilities. As she struggled with heavy trash bags, surveillance footage captured the moment a lone brown bear emerged from the nearby woodland and darted toward her near the facility entrance. Startled by the bear appearing so suddenly, the woman yelled and stepped back in terror. Before she could react, the huge brown bear swatted her, tearing gashes in the flesh of her scalp. Having disabled the woman, the bear immediately bit onto her skull and sank its teeth into the tissues around it. The attack left the woman senseless and dazed. She lay bleeding and in pain on the cool concrete, hoping that someone would find her soon, fading in and out of consciousness. After some time, Suki's absence was noted by the rest of the employees. A co-worker began searching for her and determined she was last headed to the trash bin behind the building. After leaving the building, the co-worker discovered Suki in a growing pool of blood and struggling to regain her senses. Calling for medical assistance, co-workers comforted Suki until the ambulance arrived to take her to the hospital. Once there, her injuries were cleaned and bandaged. Surgery helped repair her damaged scalp and other wounds. Though her speech was impaired as a result of the attack, she was stabilized and observed by medical support staff as she recovered. Authorities have not yet undertaken any action to locate, relocate, or euthanize the bear. They relied on community alerts and specific instructions to residents to avoid bears and attractants. Akita Prefecture's decision to maintain extended warnings speaks to the cumulative pressure of frequent silhouettes caught near streets and buildings. The prefecture government advised avoiding walking alone at dusk or dawn, securing garbage indoors overnight, and using bear deterrents if venturing near forest edges. The growing number of bear appearances in residential zones has revealed a pattern. As villages shrink and wildlife corridors become less active, bears follow scent trails into human dwellings in search of food or shelter during lean months. By March 2025, Japan logged 85 total bear attacks, a drop from the 219 incidents a year earlier, reflecting some success in education, but still highlighting a stubborn problem. Most of these occurred in mountainous or depopulating areas, such as Akita and its neighboring prefectures. Experts estimate that brown bear densities in northern Honshu, including Akita, remain lower than in Hokkaido's known strongholds, but summer months now bring frequent incursions into human zones. The region's wooded hills support a modest population of brown bears, which migrate during thaw periods. As winter becomes shorter and bear yields unpredictable, their annual movement patterns increasingly bring them in contact with people. As for the bear's motives in the attack, it was defending the dumpster as a food source, and may have mistaken Suki as a competitor for it. There were no reported animal carcasses cached nearby, and cubs were not reported near the attack site. Speaking of cubs, our Cub Tier membership on Patreon, linked below, will give you ad-free early access to episodes, photos, and notes. And the $3 per month goes a long way in helping me continue to produce educational and entertaining content like this. After reviewing the facts surrounding this episode, I'm left with a few questions for you. Should the care facility have fencing or other perimeter security installed to slow or prevent bears from accessing its dumpster? Why did the officials not search out and destroy the bear immediately? Does the increasing brown bear population on Honshu point to an upward trend in attacks in the prefecture? I will gladly read and reply to your thoughts, so post them in the comments section below, and let's talk about it. Thank you for watching Scary Bear Attacks. If you've enjoyed this episode, please consider clicking on the like button and clicking on the bell icon. We'll help you know when we post our new episodes. Posting our video links to your social media profiles furthers awareness, and it's fun. We slashed our prices in our merch store, linked below, so check out the bargains there while you shop. As a member of our human community, remember to adventure bravely and be careful out there, especially in bear country.